Guess where I am? Yep, Dublin Airport once again. Heading to Chicago this time for another Where to Wander. And a little surprise visit. Well, she knows I'm coming, but she thinks I'm coming tomorrow. Going over to visit the baby sister. Can't wait. So here we go. Where to Wander, episode 9. The Eagle has landed. So Eddie's going to pick me up. Eddie with a Y, our mutual friend who I ran him up with a couple of years ago, literally. And then we're going to wait till Sarah finishes work and then surprise her. Exciting. Chicago. Here I am. Here's Eddie. Eddie with a Y. Ah! You're on camera. Say hello. How are you? Oh, I'll give you a proper hug now. I've got two full hands here. Getting to test Eddie's driving skills and see him all in the same day.
I've never been on this side of town, so I couldn't tell you what's going on.
This is Eddie doing his 3-point turn.
Isn't that amazing?
Pretty good.
All three right there.
Two things. A, we're a bit lost. And B, what are you listening to?
Oh, fucking, I don't know. Well, whatever was scheduled in.
It's like Lyric FM. Okay, so the woman getting out of the Jeep is Sarah's boss. So when she goes into the house, it means it's time for Sarah to go home. Isn't that right, Eddie?
Aye.
Which means we are then going to go up.
Finish our fucking steak out.
We're staking it out. We're then going to go up and surprise. I don't know how this is going to go.
I literally know.
Not a clue how this is going to go, but sure, hey. There'll be hugs all around.
I hope.
Here we go. Look at her. Look at her.
That was good.
Sarah's cat, LeBron as he's called, likes to stick his paw under the door. Watch this now, we get his little friend the cat, the mouse even. What? He can get that one. That's the other cat, Kobe. There's me and my shadow walking. Lovely. You shadow. It's you and me. First morning in Chicago. It's freezing. Freezing.
But sunny.
But sunny. Blue skies, yeah. Jesus. God, that wind would go through you for a shortcut.
It's not called the Windy City for nothing. Oh my gosh.
Off of my travels into the city with my lunch backpack. And Sarah's going to work. Yeah. Right then, off I go with my travels. See you, Sarah. Park in Chicago. Baltic, 4 degrees today. It's only going to get colder, as they say, over the next few days, so got that to look forward to. Wrapped up and warm, and let's keep exploring the city. Chicago was incorporated as a city in 1837 and grew rapidly in the mid-19th century. The name Chicago is derived from a French rendering of a Native American word, translated by some sources as wild onion or wild garlic. The city is an international hub for finance, commerce, industry, technology and transportation. In 2014 alone, Chicago had 50 million international and domestic visitors. Upscale shopping along the Magnificent Mile, along with thousands of restaurants, and of course Chicago's eminent architecture, continue to draw those tourists every day. Speaking of shopping, Sarah took me to the zoo. Have a look for yourselves. It's time to relive Sega Mega Drive time. What are we playing, Sarah?
Streets of Rage!
There's Idis in the background underneath the tricolour.
Yes, he's representing Ireland today.
I'm going Adam.
Blaze.
Here we go. Call the cops, Sarah, call the cops! Oh, wait for... No, they're dead. Woohoo! High five. Okay, here I am back at O'Hare Airport in Chicago once again. Heading to New Orleans now, but I'm meeting up with two special friends. Just gotta find them. Well, well, well. Would you look at who's here? Look at the two dopes. Hey, are we ready to roll? Hey. So what we're really doing here is Muggins already turned 30 last year and we had a great day.
Yeah,
But myself and Muggins number 2 here, we're celebrating 30 at the same time. Yay! So we decided we're going to go to New Orleans. But yeah, college buddies for 10 years now, is it?
Yeah,
I'm so old. Here we come, New Orleans.
Coming to you on a dust road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you got something. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. Our soul.
Here we are in New Orleans in the French Quarter, our first morning. New Orleans. And Ali is doing navigation with the map. Ali, talk.
I'm lost already. We don't know where we're going. Where to?
We want to go to a haunted house, but we also want to go to, what's it?
Yeah, no, so we're going down this. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. A couple of haunted houses, going to see the Mississippi River, the old steamboat, and is it St. Louis Cathedral?
Okay, these people on Jackson Square.
Jackson Square. I'm going to Jackson. So here we are at number 1140 on Royal Street in New Orleans. This was the house of Madame Delphine Lalaurie, who was famous for murdering all of her parlour maids, all of her slaves. She used to keep them in the attic chained up, and she would cut off their limbs, sew them out together, you name it. And there is a makeshift graveyard in the back of the house that was only found in the late 1900s. Today, it's a block of flats, but apparently you can still hear the screams coming at night time. So, ooh, we're not staying here. New Orleans, located in southeastern Louisiana, straddling the Mississippi River. Here it is, the Mississippi River. It's one of the world's most fascinating cities, as it was established by French colonists and strongly influenced by their European culture. It's well known for its distinct French and Spanish Creole architecture. New Orleans is also famous for its cuisine, French markets, steamboat, and its annual celebrations and festivals. But most famous of all is their music, particularly as the birthplace of jazz. Every corner you turn, the city's unique musical heritage comes alive. This is day 3 in New Orleans. Sorry, New Orleans. New Orleans. And we have done a good bit. We started off yesterday with the bus tour.
Oh, we're stuck.
It was so good. It was so good. We forgot what it was like. Bus tour.
Yes. Hop on, hop off.
We got to see, as Ali was saying, some of the celebrities that live there. A couple of these houses.
I think a $3.5 million house is a damn fine anchor, don't you?
Another such house was Benjamin Button's house, as filmed by the exterior of this house. We also went to see Lafayette Cemetery, which has been seen in such movies as
Live and Let Die. Double Jeopardy.
Deja Vu.
It was a self-guided tour, and Ali acted as our tour guide for the duration of it.
And they were
Great
very
job.
good, but they forgot to tip the tour guide.
We decided to go for a little walk around the French Quarter, French markets, and we also went up to see the museum that holds all the memorabilia of Hurricane Katrina.
Very intense.
Yeah. You just can't believe that it was that bad. tattoo parlour because Elaine wants to get a tattoo, so we're about to see how it goes. It looks clean.
Smells clean. Smells important.
Yeah, here we go.
You're gonna be fine. This isn't a very bad spot. Girls are tough, so.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
actually,
not though. I'm the biggest wimp you could ever come across.
There it is, the finished piece. How are you feeling, Elaine?
Pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah,
Ali?
happy with it.
You like it?
Great job.
Happy 30th! So that's it. And after tomorrow, where are we headed?
Memphis!
Here we are at the train station. Our next stop is Memphis, and we're going to go up through the Mississippi, follow the river the whole way up.
I'm going away to leave you. I'm gonna leave you in disgrace. Nothing in my favor, got the wind in my face. I'm going home. Hey, 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 over the hill. Over the hill. Hey, 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 over the hill.
Where are we, Ali?
Just after arriving in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Elaine, are you excited?
Very.
Yeah, you can see it on your face there.
Oh, here goes the
There we go. Our luggage is coming.
So can we find our luggage?
Yeah. And we're going to bed. And that's it for tonight. Adios.
Here we are on the main Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee, and as you can see, in the pouring rain, as the song goes itself, so we're going to go walking in Memphis.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. Then I'm walking in Memphis, just walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered around his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air, and Reverend Green, be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. But boy, you got a prayer in Memphis.
1954, he stepped through the doors and made history and changed the course of rock and roll music forever with that famous hit record called That's All Right Mama. Now, other greats that recorded in Sun Studios, Conway Twitty, Ike Turner, B.B. King, Rufus Thomas, Johnny Cash, You Bet, Sheila E., Will Orbison, Howlin' Wolf, Jerry Lee Lewis, Charlie Rich, Lil Walter, and so many other greats have come to the doors of the legendary Sun Studios.
Now I saw the weeping willow, how to cry. I let you down, but I thought it was mine. You came along and woo, you run it. I said, oh my, it's good stuff.
Here we are at the National Civil Rights Museum, Memphis, Tennessee. And down there is the Lorraine Motel, where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, on the balcony outside room 306. Going in to have a look at what is now the museum. So that building just behind where the two girls are walking now, there was a bathroom in a room 5B that James Earl Ray was believed to have taken the shot at Martin Luther King. Right there, 306 on the balcony.
They forced everybody to move, although I wouldn't, but eventually I was forced out. And when they put me out on the street, I decided to stay exactly where they put me. And so that's how I come to be here the 28 years. But I think that the motel ought to be set up to continue the legacy of Dr. King.
See this baby here? We're going to take her on a wee road trip to Nashville. Bring on the music, country and western. We found a new way for Ali to stop herself from burning in the sun. Throw the shirt on top of her and whatever else. Can you see all right, Pet?
I'm good to go. Am I navigating home?
Girls, how are you feeling? We're heading home. Speak up there, Ali, we didn't hear that. Not feeling too happy about going back to lovely, warm Ireland?
Do we have to go?
My eye.
1 degree.
Can I get a thumbs up? Good holiday?
Fantastic holiday.
Great, good stuff. Signing out. So that's it for another Where to Wander. And wow, what a trip we had. And of course, a great way to kick off the big birthday celebrations. Now, where to next? That's the bigger question.
spark that starts the fire.